In this level, we submit the password for the level 14 to a service running on port 30,000 on localhost to get the next level's password. We use the command nc for this. Netcat, or NC, is a simple but powerful networking tool. It creates TCP or UDP connections and lets you send and receive raw data. Think of it as a way to manually talk to network services. Netcat can act as a client connecting to a service, or a server listening for connections. In this level, we use Netcat to send a password to a service running on a specific port. But Netcat can do much more. It can perform basic port scanning to find open ports. It can do banner grabbing by reading a service's response. It can even transfer files between systems. And in cybersecurity, it's widely known for reverse shells giving remote command line access. At its core, Netcat connects your system's input and output directly to a network connection. Anything you type or pipe into it is sent over the network, and the response comes straight back to your screen. That's why Netcat is often called the Swiss Army knife of networking. Let's see how to use Netcat on this level. And there's the password for the next level. At this level, we can't use Netcat alone, because the service expects a secure connection. So instead, we use OpenSSL. OpenSSL is a tool used for working with encryption, especially SSL and TLS protocols, which are used to secure network communication. The S_client option allows us to connect to a server over an encrypted connection, similar to how HTTPS works. Here we take the password and pipe it into OpenSSL S_client, which connects to the service on port 30,001. Using SSL/TLS and sends the password securely. The server then verifies it and returns the next password. Bandit Level 16 TLS and port scanning. In this level, we need to find the correct service running on a range of ports and send it the password for level 16. First, we scan for open ports using Netcat. This shows which ports are listening. It's like we know which doors are open, but we don't know what's behind them yet. Next, we test each open port using OpenSSL to see if any of them are configured with OpenSSL. On the first port, we got errors like no peer certificate and unexpected message. That tells us this port is not using TLS, so OpenSSL fails. On port 31518, the TLS handshake worked. This means the connection is encrypted and using TLS. Okay, there's too many things showing here. Let's reduce it using the quiet option. It sends back the same password we submitted. So we keep testing. Finally, on port 31790, we got a response saying, correct, and a private key instead of a password. Let's save this into a file and copy it to the local machine. Now we can log into level 17 using this private key file. And that's it for this video. If you're learning along with me, feel free to subscribe and join the journey. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you in the next level.